A driver takes over an hour to back into a dock at a shipper. America's favorite game show, Drunk or Texting. Some Ass-Wagons, meeting another subscriber, load updates, and more on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker filmed before a live and furry studio audience. That is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, here it is, Tuesday the 23rd, about 10 ahead of noon. So last we spoke, that was Friday night. I did that video. I was in Muskogee. I thought I'd be there all weekend long, and then Mark did find something on Saturday. There just were hardly any loads on the area. So I had to run pretty far deadhead up to Lenexa, Kansas, which is essentially the Kansas City area. Pick up a load of Coca-Cola going down to Jackson, Missouri. So ran that one down. It didn't pick up until 9 o'clock that night. So it was still 4.5 hours up there. And I picked that up. Did a split sleeper berth thing. I was able to show the 34 over the weekend, so that helped. And then getting into the dock there at the Coca-Cola place, it's tight. Yes, granted, because you're right against the road and it's a narrow road. Tough to get in the doors. They're all very close together, but this guy next to me took over an hour to try to get into the door next to me. And as a matter of fact, I was done, I was loaded, and I was leaving, and he was still attempting. Okay, just want to point out, this guy to my left trying to back into the door next to me at Coca-Cola in Lenexa, Kansas. And yes, it's tight, but he has literally been trying to back into this door for 45 minutes. So, I think that's an indication maybe it's time to get out of the truck and throw the keys in the field. What do you think? Yeah, like I say, it was literally over an hour because that's about how long they took to load me. And the guy who loaded me came out and said, "Oh, you're all done. You need to pull up and turn to the left." I'm like, "Yeah, I can't because this ass clown has been trying to get in this door for over an hour." And the guy looked at me and was like, "Over an hour?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's been pretty damn frightening." I took this picture in my mirror. See the forklift operator back there? He had stopped and was looking in amazement. He couldn't believe it. He had even opened the door and turned the light on, aiming it at the ground to try to help the guy out. Crazy. So then I had to drive all night to make my delivery, which was at 9:30 the next morning in Jackson, Missouri. So during the night, got to play a little bit of my favorite game show, Drunk or Texting. And now, it's time to play America's favorite game, Drunk or Texting. That's right, today's contestant appears to be a maroonish-looking pickup going eastbound on I-70 in Missouri, right around mile marker 73. He keeps hitting his brakes every now and then, and is kind of weaving around in the lane. What is he, drunk or texting? Put in your votes.
He's drunk! Yeah, he's drunk! He's gotta be texting!
Yeah, hard to tell, but he keeps tapping his brakes a lot. He's going just a hair below the speed limit, which is usually a sign of either drunk or texting. Well, he's taking the next exit, so I guess we'll never know. Thanks for playing this edition of Drunk or Texting. Alright, so delivered at Coca-Cola Distribution Center. I had been there before, actually, a few months back. And then they got me another load, but of course that one didn't pick up until 5 p.m. in Bloomfield, Missouri, which was about 40 miles away. So I moved on down to the Loves over there in Sikeston, Missouri, and did another part of my split. I've been doing splits ever since I left on Sunday, so I've only had little naps here and there. So when I get parked today, this afternoon, I think I'm going to be taking a long break. But did little naps here and there. I'll caught a couple other Ass-Wagons we'll be showing you. Did get a chance to meet another subscriber in Muskogee. Got to meet Patty. So we'll talk about her, and I got some video of her coming up and all that. Right now, though, let's see. Got to get on I-70 eastbound. Got to hook up with Mark from Whitestones. He's going to bring me my plate, my hut sticker for New York, and the blue stickers I can put on my trailer. And I'll give him some all of my paperwork and everything. So we'll do a quick little meet there, somewhere probably here in Indiana on I-70. I took a different route up from Missouri. I decided to do all small roads just for a change, instead of running the interstates all the time. And in the middle of the night, there's no traffic, so that was kind of a nice way to go. And even got to stop and reload the truck. I found a grocery store in Mount Carmel, of all places, Illinois.
Accident was reported on I-465. You are on the fastest route.
All right, well, thank you, Carmen, or Bertha. So I had a chance to reload the truck because I was starting to run low on a lot of supplies, especially
4
the
miles,
freezer.
take the exit on the right to Indiana 46 toward Riley Road.
I don't know why it wants me to do that. Oh, okay, because yeah, we're not on 70 yet. I got you, Carmen. I thought she was just losing her mind. Anyway, so I got a chance to reload the truck, which was nice. A lot of the frozen stuff, refrigerated stuff. I needed more paper towels, Kleenex, a lot of the main staples. Since I mainly eat always out of the truck and hardly ever buy anything from a truck stop or whatever, then yeah, after a couple of weeks out here, you tend to run out of food. What do you think? So check this out. On my way into Mount Carmel, Illinois, I was hoping to find a grocery store in a small town along the way where I could get the truck in. And I'm coming up, and all of a sudden, there's a detour sign or a road closed sign. No warnings ahead saying, hey, road closed ahead, blah, blah, blah. I'm just coming up on this thing, and all of a sudden, the road's closed. It's closed, detour. All right, well, there you go. No sign saying road closed ahead or anything. Just all of a sudden there's a sign right in the middle of the damn road. Where's the grocery store? I can get a truck in here. Alright, I think I'm going to the grocery store.
Turn right on Illinois 15.
This is a Bilo. So I had to turn to the left, and then I saw a grocery store. A Bilo is what it's called. It was actually a Bilo and an Ace Hardware. Yeah, both 2 stores in one. So I was able to stop there and get the truck reloaded. And then I took Rusty out and yada, yada, yada. I did 2 hours off there, so I was able to do another part of the split. That's what I've been doing. I've just been doing split after split after split to make all this work, and that's where I've just been hardly getting any sleep. And that's why I'm going to be sleeping a long time tonight, baby. What do you think? Yeah. Okay, so here we are now, getting onto I-70 eastbound. Remember when they were working on this interchange a couple of years ago? Well, the cops up there got somebody else pulled over. They are out in force today. Mark has already been inspected twice today, which is unheard of.
Continue on I-70.
This is not a hazmat load, so I can talk about this when I'm on. Picked up at Purina there in Bloomfield. Pet food and pet supplies. Going up to the Dollar General Distribution Center in Amsterdam, New York. I've been to that one before. The good thing about that one is they have a staging area for you to park at before you go in, and you can park and finish out a break if you have to after you're done, which is good because my appointment is for midnight. Late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, however you want to look at that. So it's good that they provide some parking, since where the hell else are you going to go at that time of night? So, if I remember correctly, they were actually fairly good about getting you in and out. Alright, here comes Super Trucker. You go on ahead and get those tickets for me, buddy. Thank you. There's another one behind him. It's only 60 through this section. It hasn't got up to 65 yet. But, alright. You do what you want. I did catch an Ass-Wagon pulling out in front of me just a little while ago. We'll do, like I say, Patty. We gotta meet her. And yeah, while in Muskogee, Patty had sent me an email at clutchtrucker@gmail.com, by the way, if you ever want to email me. Friday night, I didn't read it until Saturday night, late Saturday night when I was about to go to bed, saying, hey, I'd like to come and we can go out to lunch or something and meet you there, because she lived in Muskogee. Well, I didn't read that till late Saturday night, and I said, oh, I'm sure, I called her, and I said, I'm sure, you know, nothing's going to happen tomorrow. And then, of course, I did get a load after all. But she did come by real quick and meet me at the Pilot, because I moved up the road to the Pilot so I could grab a shower. And here's Patty. All right, so here we are in Muskogee, and this is Patty who lives here. And she knew I was in town and wanted to come by and say hi. Of course, Rusty won't shut up. But Patty wanted to come by and say hi real quick. And thanks for coming by.
Hi, thank you.
So, now, Rusty, you just need to chill out down there. I tell you. This one's a good example of how when so many four-wheelers think we can just stop on a dime. 2-lane highway heading north. This guy pulls out in front of me in the right lane, and I got to hit the brakes and move over to the left lane. If you're going to do that, just go to the left lane so I don't have to move over and slam on the brakes for you. But no, he doesn't. And now the Clutch Trucker zoom and slow-mo. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, it's been a few days. Very busy here. Very, very busy. But yeah, just not a lot of sleep and and I wasn't going to give up the sleep to edit videos, you know. So anyway, just wanted to throw something up there for you today. Hope you enjoyed America's favorite new game show, Drunk or Texting, and that asshat trying to get into the docket for over an hour. My God, hello. There's Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, and as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty out. Look. Where did you even find these girls? Oh, they're the microwave girls at the AM PM Mini Mart. You know, I went there to get my dinner, as I always do. And, you know, one of them came over and offered to nuke my corn dog. What could I say? He's eyeing that strip. Oh, there it goes. Up in the pet bed. What a shock. I never throw it there. Oh, yum, yum. Happy dog. Happy dog. 'Cause he's a begging strip dog. He's a begging strip dog. Alrighty, you already got that one done? Here's another little piece for you. Right here. There you go. Oh, happy. Happy. Alright, I think you got it all. Let's get the happy dog going. Rusty, one more. Look up here.